would like to welcome our next speaker, Dan Coleman, Federal Civilian General Manager at Microsoft. Dan Coleman, with over 13 years at Microsoft, currently serves as the General Manager of Microsoft Federal Civilian, leading a team to address government client challenges through technology. A U.S. Air Force veteran, Dan's service ethos extends to philanthropy, supporting medical, educational, and sports initiatives. He holds degrees in economics and business administration with a passion for beekeeping, gardening, and coaching sports beyond his professional life. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Mike, very much. Indra, thank you very much for having me here today. I thank you all for being here. This is, we're standing up here, it is a sight, Mr. Dunn. Wow, great picture. I can't wait to get an idea of that picture. Whew. So I'd like to say I stand before you as a sixth-generation veteran. I have the opportunity to trace my family history back to the Spanish and American War, where my fifth-generation grandfather, Caspar Kitzbühel, served in the Philippines as part of the 10th Regiment Army out of Pennsylvania. In addition to that, I was asked to talk a little bit about myself. Indra said, hey Dan, let them know you a little bit before you get to talk. So I also should let you know that my family also is avid, fanatical sports fans. As an early age, most of the folks in my family all Army, right? All Army. So going through my house, I learned very early the spirited chant of "Go Army." That's right, "Go Army, beat Navy" rung through my ears. Let me finish. My brother and I, although being indoctrinated into the "Go Army, beat Navy," chose to aim high, and we joined the United States Air Force. I also like to give a shout out to my brother. For tomorrow, May 18th, back in 1994, he started his U.S. Air Force journey. And I'm super proud of you, brother. Thank you for your service. You made your mama proud. So thank you, Steve. And really what we're here to talk about is, what you see on the screen here is people serving people. And I'd like to share a story that we worked with a group of ombudsmen from the Family Support Group. And make sure this is moving. Oh, that's the wrong way. Okay, we can't see that, that's not good. This is bad on Microsoft, my apologies for that. So I didn't use the checker, the accessibility checker, dang it. I get a call in the middle of the night from a CIO, she's panicked. She says, my family support team, or ombudsman, if you guys are familiar with that, what they do, she says, we have a problem. We have a challenge ahead of us. And I was really hoping that you could help me out, if you could listen in. So fast forward through the story. We got on the phone with them, we brought the two teams together, and we understood what they were doing. They were working with the tools that they had. They put together a solution that they cobbled together to support their family members. So we drive down, we have a few solutions in mind, and we roll up our sleeves and we go to work with these ombudsmen to help them get into a more secure, agile, and more collaborative platform. We spent just a little bit of time with them, just about 6 to 8 hours with them down on their base. We drive home, and a few weeks later, the CIO calls me back and says, Dan, you gotta come back. I'm like, oh, is it worse? Did we make it worse? She goes, no, you're gonna be very, very happy. So please bring your team down, come on site. We want to show you what these ladies put together. And what they put together was really an astonishing platform that was more secure, it was agile and more collaborative. And it was blessed by the CISO and the CIO and everybody else. And they did this, right? So they did this on their very own. So it's a hack of sort, if you will. And they did this hack without AI. And if you know about this, the family support, right? They're mothers, they're wives, they're sisters and alike. And they're not technical people. They're not hackers. But they had this necessity, right? One of them actually said to me, Dan, the necessity of all innovation, is the mother of all innovation, and she was right. So I share that with you because today you guys are going to be working in a new dimension, right? They use their creativity, they use their time and their energy and their love for their loved ones and for what their mission was to go ahead and create this platform. You guys are going to be embarking with a new dimension, which is artificial intelligence, or AI. Artificial intelligence, as you guys have already heard, is a very powerful tool, and you have some very skilled and crafted and dedicated mission-oriented folks here to support you from MIT and also from Microsoft. So thank you very much for all those folks who are here today to help out and support that. I would go through these 3 ideas, but it seems like everybody else has already gone through these, but I guess I should because Indra wants me to talk about them. So I pause for a second in my story into how AI is going to help you all out today, is that you were to choose me to be on your innovation team, to be on your hacker team, these are the 3 areas I would like to cover. Healthcare, right? We talked about how AI can help in healthcare, predictive, personal, and supportive issues. We can actually provide telemedicine for folks who are in underserved areas and also who do not have opportunities to get into the actual location themselves. And something, well, these next 2 items I'm very passionate about, and I spend a lot of my free time and all my time to volunteer and support these next areas. So in career transition, at Microsoft we have a thing that's called the Microsoft Software Systems Academy. Is anybody aware of that? Anybody know what that is? I'd like to talk to you if you don't. Thank you, he does, that's great. And what this program does is we work with veterans who are transitioning out of the military to help them build the necessary skills to get into the world of technology. If you do finish this program in your last year of enlistment or before you're ready to retire and you get the blessing of your XO, we will put you on a year-long program and we'll guarantee you an interview for one of our jobs at Microsoft. And we have a long history of hiring our heroes into Microsoft because of this program. So imagine with AI, what you can do with that is we hack upon that today. We can look at the veteran's experience, we can see how it applies or doesn't apply to civilian jobs, and provide skilling, provide gap control type training. And we can introduce you to mentors all their life for people who want to help you out in these type of programs. And then we'll talk about mental health support. This is something I'm sure it touches everybody in this room, and it touches me very deeply. If we're able to just save one veteran, if we're able to diagnose one veteran early, it changes the world. It absolutely changes this world. So I would definitely like to be on that team. So that team's going to hack on mental health. Please tag me in. I want to be on that team with you, as it means the world to me, and I'm sure it does to you as well. And this clicker. All right, so switching gears here to the new dimension. Our research team has done an extensive amount of research on the power of AI and what AI can bring to the table. And we look at it from this energy, right? So if you remember, if we go back to the ombudsman, where we talked about they brought their energy, they brought their time, they brought their love, they brought their creativity. But now we're going to enter into that new dimension. That new dimension is intelligence, artificial intelligence. And you can take it to a whole nother level by analyzing the data that you have. Analyze your assumptions. Analyze a lot of things that you maybe not have thought about. One point of reference is if you have a moment, you can take a look at some of the research that we've done. If you bang it, Google it, whatever you want to do. But look at what we've done with quantum elements. Please take a moment and look at that. And we were able to fast forward 30 years of research into just weeks. And that's the stuff that you have in the power of your hands today. So my question to you is, how will you use this new dimension? How will you use this new dimension of technology, this advancement, wisely to advance the care for our veterans? Those who served us, how will you serve them today and tomorrow and on to Sunday? So with this slide here, I like to say, hackers, start your imaginations. Tampa Hospital, thank you so much for the opportunity to be here today, and thank you all very much for what you're about to do. Thank you.